Hello, this is JilliBling. I have a project to share with you today from the upcoming catalogs. These will start in August 3rd, and they'll go through September, so that's 2 months. About 60 days of celebration. And then there's also a new mini catalog, and it is loaded with good stuff. And a lot of it coordinates with the products that you could get for free. So if you're not familiar with Celebration, if you buy anything from the mini catalog and or the annual catalog, for every $50 you could choose something for free from this catalog. And there are a few items in here that if you spend $100 you get to choose that item. But free is always good, no matter how it comes. But as a demonstrator, I could get items 1 month in advance, and my order just came in a few days ago, and I just find myself looking at it, going through the papers, and there's no samples out there in internet world, so I had to come up with my own, and I love it. But it's hard to go wrong when you love the product. Look at this snowflake, and this paper right here, the sparkly paper back here, that is free. I got it through the Celebration program. And you could get it too. This paper here, can you tell the snowflakes are a bit iridescent like this snowflake here? Look at the ribbon. Look how perfectly it matches. I can say I usually don't do pink at Christmas or holidays. I do like pink, but maybe I'm more a traditionalist or just neutrals, but somehow I love this one. Isn't that fun? Look at the little, I guess they call those sequins on here. Can you see them? So there's silver, which I put in the middle. Then there's kind of a pearl type color, and this is more of a little bit of a silvery pearl. So those are the 2 samples I made. Merry Snowflakes. Encircled in Warmth, we'll use those. Stitched rectangles, that's more for the greeting. All Dressed Up is this die for this greeting. And we'll be using Smoky Slate and a little bit of Blushing Bride. And just because this is more of a champagne color, the sparkly glimmer paper. And this card, I put a little bit of sand, hoping to match the glimmer paper. But you could do whatever you'd like. But they're pretty much the same layout, so we'll do that today. And when you get this project box, or when you make your own, you could do whatever you like, whatever works for you. Okay, so here's this beautiful paper, and I'll cut a snowflake out of this. That's right here. And this extra paper, I'm just putting it into this baggie. And if you get this project box and you see them and you want them, feel free to take them. Otherwise, just put yours in here and somebody else might want them. Okay, so this is to stamp the greeting. So I like that. Let It Snow. Where is that one? Right here. And I will do that in Smoky Slate. Then I'll use that die to cut it out. It's a really cute shape. So here it is all cut out. And when I'm not going to have multiple layers to my my words, I like to just add a little bit more detail by taking my bone folder. And it's okay if on the back it's a mess. That's fine. Because the top, just about always, every time I've done it, it comes out really nice. It's kind of like a raised panel looking thing. I don't know what that's all about. Okay. Look at that. Can you see how it's like raised? Here, if I make a good shadow. Can you see down here how it's raised, like a raised panel? Okay, so that is done. Snowflake. These get to get stuck together. Where's my adhesive? Oh, here it is. Oh, and this paper, it is so pretty. Every page of it is really pretty. Not all of them really go with snowflakes, but each page all on its own, it's got this iridescent glimmer to it. Very, very pretty. Okay, so see this right here? This bit of, I would say texture, but what it is this dye run through a few times on this paper. And if you do it on the edge, you kind of have a few blank spaces. So it might be better to do it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And here I have it done. Just by the way that it cuts the paper, I have a little chunk, but that's where I'll put my words, so that's fine. So that's done. And you know what? I think that is a new die set. I pulled it from here. That is a new die set called Stitched Snowflake Dies. I forgot that I used that. Okay, so let's see, where are we? You know, let's start from the card and work our way up. So here's base paper. This is Blushing Bride. Okay, and Whisper White will go there. This is inside paper. Boy, the card is almost done already. And these are called Wonderful Snowflakes. And they come in a package of 24 of them. And to punch it out, you kind of have to detach these little arms that have loops in them. Okay, there's a snowflake. What's nice is they have tissue paper in between them. Okay, snowflake. So that is going to go. Oh, that side is boring. This side, can you see the iridescence? Isn't that pretty? Okay. So that is almost all that's on the top. So let's start assembling. So on these 2 projects, look at that ribbon. And this ribbon, what do you choose? They have very different looks. How about maybe this sparkly one? Oh, but I like the pink. Pink. If you ask me, pink. So here is the pink ribbon. Blushing Bride. I was reading German. Griptis German Band. Frayed Gross Grain Ribbon. So that's going to go around the white. At this point, I just want to cut it. So guess what I did today? Today, thanks to Mama in the Grange, Mama had up a chili cook-off. Who does that anymore? So, chili cook-off, and I went because Mama asked me to, and I was just trying to be a good daughter and support her efforts, because she's put some effort into getting it rolling. And it was so much fun. At first I didn't know. She said, just show up at noon. So I was there at noon, and I walked in, and those of you might know Kathy Hearn. Kathy was there, and I said, Kathy, what do I do? She goes, well, do you want to just try one or two, or do you want to try all of them? I'm like, I don't know. I said, what would you do? And she says, I would try all of them. And so I said, well, do you need money? She goes, yes. So she was joking with me, and she said $48.50. So I'm like, wow, okay. So I went to go pull my money out. She goes, no, it's just $5. So I gave her my $5, and she gave me a sheet of paper, and it had 10 lines across the top. And then underneath column number 1, I got to choose appearance. There's 5 categories, and I'm not remembering them. There's appearance, smell, spicy, if you like how spicy it is. Because some of them, they were too spicy. So that didn't get good marks. Other ones, they're too mild. And there was, I said 1 through 10, but there really were 11 contestants. And we went to each of their little tables, and they had a crock pot with their chili in it. And they gave us this little cup, smaller than a Dixie cup, like a little plastic cup. If ever you've done poppers, a popper cup. And they put a scoop of chili in, and you went back to your table. And they had these little mini cornbread things too. And you would mark, like give it a score, 1 through 5 of what you thought about all these 5 different categories. And after the first few, I thought, I'm not going to be able to get through 10 of these, but I did. And so did everyone else. And it was so much fun. So, at the end, and there was a really good turnout too. I think everyone's ready to be done with COVID. At the end, they totaled them up, and there was like 3 prizes. But everyone's was really good. And they're all very different. Like one of them was chicken white bean chili. So I have a question. Put your answer in the comments if you have an answer. If somebody has chicken white bean chili and they're asking you about what do you think about the appearance, and when you think about chili, I think about like red, rich chili, like chili powder color. So I didn't know what to put for the appearance of like the white bean. And there were quite a few different ones. There was one and it had a hint of cinnamon in it. One guy, I think it was chili number 10, he had, I don't know if I like this, he had almonds, like slivered almonds in his. But wow, that was something. And they were all so very different. But just fun. Lots of fun. I think that's one of the Grange's first events that they had. They're going to start going back to their once a month Sunday breakfast. I think they're starting in September. And it's free, but they ask for a donation. And most people donate much more than the cost of breakfast, but that's nice. Okay, so for this, so I wonder if Stampin' Up! Did this on purpose. So when you look at the snowflake, and I'm going to put a dimensional on there, that is exact dimensional size. So do they kind of subliminally say, let's make it something familiar, so when the girls see it, they say, oh, I love it, just because it's slightly familiar? I don't know. I love it. I love the sparkliness. Because one-dimensional fits perfect. They must have known that. So when you go to put your snowflake on, you can have it off-center. You can have it right over the top so it's kind of framing it. Whatever you like. I'm going to do it so the longer looped arms are in between the metallic. More dimensionals. It was so hard to come up with something today. I guess I rely on the internet too much. Let it snow. I don't know. Right there is perfect. Okay, so for the next step, I'll show you the differences on these two. This one I used opal rounds for the center and then 3 little ones out in the field. And this I used subtle shimmer sequins. And they're not really sequins. Well, I don't know. Sequins, I always assume they have a hole in the center. These don't have a hole, which is kind of nice. Maybe I'll use those. Or how about 1 opal round in the center and then sequins on the rest of it? Yeah! Combo! So I'll get 1 big opal round right in the center. Okay, and now the sequins, so they come in 3 different colors. There's sparkly silver, there's pearlized white, and there's pearlized silver. I'll do, well, there's a silver one. I'm going to do silver. So I will put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They say always go in odd numbers. I'm trying. Okay, so sequins. I put my little drips of glue down. Now I'm going to go into a drip with the tip of my snips and pick up the sequin and put it in place. And this time I'm just going for the silver ones. Next time I'll go for the white ones. Oh, I kind of like those white though. Okay, white and silver. Okay, whatever my scissors pick up. Sure is pretty. Now I know I counted to 11. I should be counting as I'm putting them down on here. That's why I do that counting. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now there's another dot on here of glue. I think that's it. That's okay. It's going to be right there now. 11. Okay. There's 11 of them. So now for the inside. The inside of these, I did words and snowflakes at the bottom. So I have let it snow. How about, that's snowflakes. How about Merry Everything? I like that. Excuse me. I think I'll do it in, I kind of like the pink snowflakes. Okay, so I'm going to do it in slate. Okay. You know, I just might leave it at that. Less is more. Okay, and then snowflakes at the bottom. Maybe I'll have them everywhere. I'll have them on the side. Oh, I like that swoosh too. All my stamp pads are out, being busy. All I have left is homemade spots. Oh, I caught an edge. Well, let's see if I could fix that. I did another edge. I'm going to try one more fix. No edges. Ha ha ha. I fixed it. So if ever you mess up, just keep putting more snowflakes on. You can fix it. That's kind of cute. Okay, and I wanted to do that swoosh. I'm going to do it in slate. And when I did it the first time, it came out a little dark. Maybe I'll do a stamp off. Stamp off. Blustery wind. Swoosh. Okay, I'm getting carried away. Okay, so stamping is done. Usually I don't decorate the inside, but I'm liking these things. So how about, the first one I did it in line with the snowflake. This one I'm just going to do random ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. And again, I'm going to do whatever color hooks onto my scissors. There's kind of a right side up and down. I want it cupped upward. Oop, out of glue. There's 2 of them there. I ordered so much stuff from that catalog. I think I already have like 90% of it. The past 3 orders, it's like, oh, I just need a little bit more to get to 150. I easily get to 150. I think it's either 3 or 4 orders. In the annual catalog, they have, I should show you, they have these embossing folders, which are perfect for this project. So of course I had to get those. Oh, I have it on my notes. Wintry embossing folders. So of course, because I need 1 set of folders, I have to put in an order for 150. Stampin' Up, they know what they're doing. They've got my number. See, now I lost track of counting again. See, one more dot. Then I'll go back and count. I know I got to 13. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Woohoo! Okay. So that is done. Smoky Slate and Blushing Bride. Very cute together. I'm loving this card. You've probably never known me to do Christmas in July. I don't rush it, but I like this one. I probably won't do any more Christmas until maybe October. But it's really pretty. Okay, there it is. Stampin' Up, you did really good. I love it. This is JilliBling, Independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator. I read on their website that I need to say that. And I will put all of the products used on my blog after the catalog is active, which will be August 3rd. And my blog is JilliBling.com. But I'll put pictures and I will put paper cut sizes so you get all ready. And I hope you have a great day. If you don't already have a catalog, let me know. And I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.